Hello everybody. Today we're going to do something a little different because it has been so highly requested. I'm going to show you how I do certain effects in my videos. And obviously I use chakra. But for everybody who cannot control chakra, I'm going to show you today how you can create the same effect without actually having to, be a shinobi. So right off the bat, the programs I use are Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects. And basically it's, it's pretty straightforward actually. And I have not created the lightning effect myself. So the way I made the Chidori effect in After Effects was I went to this really cool website. It's called Footage Crate. I'm not being sponsored or anything. This is just something I found randomly and it was super helpful to me personally. So you have to sign up. It's $50 per year, I believe. So super cheap. And they have this huge library of all kinds of VFX. And if you go down to, where is it actually? Is it in Natural Elements? No. Is it in Magic Powers? Yes. So when you go to Magic Powers, they have this cool library. It's called Super Lightning. And here you can already tell this looks very similar to the Chidori I have. So basically all I did was I downloaded a bunch of different lightning effects off of here. As you can see, they all do kind of different stuff. There's like sparks, there's lightning bouncing around the ground, there's lightning just on the ground, I suppose. There's sparks in the air. So all kinds of stuff. And I just pulled a few that I really liked. I went to After Effects. And what I did here was I created a composition. Let me actually find it. Here. I created a composition. And all I did was I layered all these lightning effects on top of each other. I did not do any extra editing. I just pulled all these footages from Production Crate. I downloaded them and I just stitched them together in here. And if I play this, you can see there's like lightning bouncing around crazily. And it looks really random and really cool. And now that I have this composition, all I need to do when I have a clip where I want to show the Chidori is I go to the clip, which is right here. This is one of my older videos, I think. It was like 2 days ago, I believe. And as you can see, I do the movement. There's no lightning yet. But when I go to the clip and when I drag this into, let me actually create a new composition right here. When I pull this into the composition, obviously I need to drag to where I do the movement. Let me find it. Oh, here it is. My laptop is so slow. Here it is. Okay, so when I play this, there we go, there it is. So the lightning should appear right around there. There it should start appearing. So all I need to do now is I go to the Chidori composition, I drag it on top of the clip. And you can already see the sparks right here. And all I need to do now is I need to adjust the size to fit my hand. When I play this, you can see the sparks coming from here. So this is exactly where my hand has to be. So I need to drag this right here. Actually, I'm noticing right now that the clip is not well adjusted. This looks much better. And now the Chidori. The Chidori has to be a little bigger. Something like this. And as you can tell, it still looks a little, actually it starts too early. Should start here-ish. It doesn't look that great, but that is because it's still added, it's still set to normal in blending mode. When you click on normal, you get all these different blending modes. You get normal, you get dissolve, which looks funky, you get dancing. I don't even know what these are. All I usually use is add, multiply, or screen. If we go to screen, it'll adapt to the screen, it'll adapt to, I guess, the environment or the opacity and just the general lighting situation. That already looks pretty good, but it's not blue enough for me. So what I usually do is I click on add, and add will just give it this extra glow, and it'll just look so cool. And when I play this, you can see sparks are flying around. It's actually reflecting on the floor, and this is not anything I have done. I just downloaded these off of Production Crate. I stitched them together in a composition, and this is the result I got. When Kakashi summons the Chidori in the anime, he usually gets like a little glow around his hand. And there are several ways to do it, but the way I did it was, again, I went to Production Crate, and I actually found this really cool VFX of an aura. Here, this blue aura right here. And I guess it's meant for, I guess, I don't know, like to be around a human. But I figured if I made it smaller, just show it around my hand, it would actually look like a lightning blade. And so I did that. I downloaded it. I put it in a separate composition right here. And because the clip itself is pretty short, I layered it on top of each other. So I duplicated it 4 times, and when I play it, it just seamlessly goes on, as long as you want it to. So when we go back to our composition, right here, when I drag this clip of the ball on top, we just have to spin it around. We'll go over my hand, lower the size, oops, right here, and then again I will change the blending mode to add, and there we go. It looks so cool. And again, it's nothing I have done. I just downloaded these off of Production Crate, and now when we play this entire clip, it looks like this. Pulled my hand down, the lightning, the aura appears around my hand, and the lightning actually looks like it's coming out of my hand. So it's super cool. Let me actually start the aura a little earlier. And there you have it. It's rendering, that's why it's so slow, but there you have it. That's how I create my Chidori. It's basically just 2 effects layered on top of each other, and I got them all off of Production Crate, which is, again, this really cool website where I pull all kinds of effects off, and it's $50 per month, per year, and in my opinion it's so worth it because there's so much cool stuff on here. There's fire, you get all kinds of VFX off of this website, and I think they're continuously adding on to it. And yeah, I hope this was helpful to you. Let me know down in the description, in the comments below, what you want to see next. If you want me to walk you through a whole video, which is something I could do. I could show you how I make a video from start to finish, how I do this entire editing thing. If you want to see other effects I use, or just in general, if you're asking for editing tips or tricks that I can help you with, I'll be happy to do so. And maybe this is something we can keep doing in the future. So that was so much fun for me. Thank you for watching again, and stay awesome.